gonna try and get on some perch today. They've been pretty active, so we'll see what happens. I drop down. Got a little Swedish pimple on. Oh, here they come. Real fast. Oh, missed them. There's a ton of them down there. Here comes one. Oh, nope. They're pretty aggressive today, but let's see. We got one following. Oh, missed him. There you go. Try and hit him one more time. See if that school comes back. Just came through a second ago, so don't see why not. Oh, here he comes. Yep. Here comes one. Trying to get one to follow me. Let's see if we can achieve that. Here we go. Here comes one. Still on it. Nope, he swam away. Alright. Well, they're down there. There's a lot of them down there. But alrighty. Drop back down. One key thing, if you don't have a fish finder, drop all the way down. Flag! Drop all the way down to the bottom and just feel it until your line stops going, and then all you gotta do is just reel up. I like to do, so that's bottom right there. Just do one good circle on the reel, and should bring you to the right height. For those who don't have a fish finder, it's a lot easier. Dad! Alright, we'll go get a flag, I guess. See how many people we got watching. 2 people. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. We'll go get this flag real quick. Alrighty. Here we go. See if there's anyone on this one. It's pretty frozen, but oh yeah. Should be a fish down there. Yeah, a little one. Don't know what it is. Probably pickerel. You got one? Yeah. There you go. Nice. Oh, good perch. Good perch. help him out.
There we go.
Nice work, right? That's a nice perch. Awesome job. Alrighty. I'll go back to jigging. But yeah, awesome. So we'll walk back over here and we'll keep jigging. See if we can jig up a couple more perch. See if we can't get back down. Hopefully that school didn't pass already. We'll see. Last 2 times we went out pretty slow, but today isn't bad. Getting a few flags here and there. But I found this one hole that works good so far. So we'll keep jigging out of it, but see what happens. Normally when the schools leave, you have to wait for them to turn around again and come back through. So it takes a little bit longer for them. Here comes a couple. One of them chasing. So when they chase, when they come up, you almost bring it away from them. So when they come up, you almost want to reel like this right here. There's one coming up. And then you stop it once they're right on your bait. And then they hit it. So when they hit it, you gotta be quick with it and hit them real quick. But most of the time, 9 out of 10 times they won't hit it on the fall, but sometimes they will. But almost always it'll be reeling up or on the way up. So it's a nice fish. Here comes a couple. He lost interest. In about like 30-40 minutes it'll start going down and fishing will slow. But right now it's not bad. It's about the good time. But this morning we tried to get on the crappie bite. Wasn't fully there. But we got out here a little bit earlier than usual, which I don't think is a bad thing, but definitely didn't pay off with the fishing, unfortunately. But later on in the day, for some reason, it feels like kicking on, so that's good. But sometimes I like to just reel it up and then randomly just send it down again, just to get those fish fired up a little bit more. One trick, I haven't caught a lot of fish on it, but I have caught a good amount, is bouncing it on the bottom, just thumping it on the bottom, hitting it. That works really good to almost call in the fish, especially sandy bottoms. If you have sandy bottoms, sometimes clear water works better for it, because the fish can see it when it's thumping. But mostly for me. I just fish my lure about 6 inches to a foot off the bottom, depending on what I'm fishing for, obviously. But like for trout, I may go upwards of a foot off the bottom to a foot and a half. But for like panfish, crappie, I'm gonna stick almost always on the bottom. And same for bass. Bass are really, you gotta stay low for a bass. But with the crappies, you stay low, and then as soon as you see them, bring it high because they like to chase it a lot. And if you can get a crappie to chase, almost always they'll eat it. So if you can get them chasing at a good speed, then it's good. Oh, there's one right on me. Didn't even notice. Here comes one. There's a whole school coming in. Alright, we'll see if we can get one. I think we'll get one right here. Pretty quickly. Here comes one, quick. Missed him. Wow, there's a lot of fish down there. I like to target, my favorite is crappies, but sometimes you'll get lucky with a big perch. I love big perch, they fight good, fight hard. Crappies do too, definitely. For me, it's more chase of the crappies. Watch them come up and run after the bait, that's more fun. But every now and again when you see a huge mark, though, it's fun because it's a bass. And when that thing hits, it's just game on. Last year we had a lot of bass, but this year I haven't hit a good one. I lost a good one a couple days ago, but nothing huge. And maybe 2 or 3 pounds. Couldn't tell fully, but it was a good bass the other day. The last year we were hitting 3s and a half. I think we even hit a 4. It was really good. Last year wasn't as much ice, but we did get out, I think, 22 times, I think it was. We probably went out maybe 14, 15 times so far this year. So, it's been good. See if we can get one to chase up. Sometimes just the little wiggles help a lot. Here comes one. How many people we got watching now? I got 3. We got 3. Nice. Well, I hope you guys are having a good day. We may not be in the best spot, but we're in a spot. It does have fish, so. I like using this rod a lot because it's really sensitive to little fish. You can see here that this tip, what happens is it's like almost one of those like springy things that you buy in Walmart. One of the tips, but it's super narrow right here, all the way up to the green part, and then it fades off pretty stiff all in here. So it's really good for sensitive bites where like just a little bit is perfect. It moves a lot. And then you have that backbone that really helps the drag come out. But any head shakes get absorbed by it. So that's really good. I do like it because it's just square. This one's actually square and then fades out to a circle, but it is square, which is really nice. But when you twist your rod like this, it doesn't like bend, so you gotta be careful with that. But nonetheless, it's a really good rod. Yeah, I really like it. But we'll see if we can get a fish here. Keep jigging. Oh, there's a flag. I'm gonna go get it. Let's go get it. Remember the pliers. Remember the pliers. Alrighty. Now we got 5 people. Alright. We'll grab this bait bucket. We got a flag. We got a flag. Shut this thing a little bit. Still pretty frozen, but it's a beautiful day. Not as much wind. I'm able to use this tripod now, so that helps a lot. But oh geez, it's running. It's running. Oh boy. Here we go. This is gonna be a big fish. Got him. It's a good one. It's a good one. Not huge, but decent. Yeah, that's a big perch. Wow, look at that one. That is a giant perch right there. That's a big one. That's a really nice fish. Alrighty. Let's see how long he is. Let's see. We got a little tape measure here. It's 12 and a half. Yeah, see that? 12 and a half. 12 and a quarter, 12 and a half fish. So that's a really nice fish. Alrighty. It's a good one. Nice and fat. Nice and fat. Good colors on it too. Let's see if we can't get this thing unhooked. These perch, when you let go of them, their mouths, they just shut close. I don't like to open them that much. So you gotta be good at opening their mouths. But let's see if we can't get this one unhooked. There you go. Got it unhooked. Especially when you just even lose it. That's a nice one. Bleeding, so we'll get it back. Actually, we need a photo of this one, so I'll get a photo real quick. Alright. There he goes. Alright. Let's get a minnow on this thing Get her back in the water. See if this minnow's still alive of some sort. Yeah, still kicking. Still kicking. We'll put her back down just in case we run out of bait. So it's better to use half dead bait than have to go back to the bait shop. So it's never good when it's actually good when you have to go back, unless you took only a dozen minnows, and it's not good. Drive isn't good. I was very surprised though with the perch, because normally the perch grab it and then they just run. Oh, then they sit there. But this one grabbed it and ran. Really surprising. I've never seen a perch do that before, but it's been pretty slow. We have had some fun. We haven't. I don't think we've had a good bass yet today. But perch are definitely biting. I'll take that. I'll take a perch any day. As long as they're willing. If they're willing, I'll take it. This minnow down there. Puts his flag back up. Like that. And then sit it down slowly so you don't get tangled up. There you go. Good stuff. All situated. And then we'll go back a little bit. See if we can't get anything. Alright, let's go. Nice, we got 3 people. Tell me in the comments, what do you like fishing for the most? Is it freshwater or saltwater? Alright, we'll go back to jigging. It's a beautiful day out. There's no wind. Sun is shining. And if only the fish were biting, right? If only the fish were biting. Alrighty. Turn this thing back on. And we will see. We get something. It's been a struggle ever since I turned the camera on. That's how it always happens. Not too surprised about that. Keep an eye out for flags just in case. Here comes one. Right off the bat. Nope, didn't want to play. Came up to it. A lot of false attacks. Like, they'll come up to it, chase it, and then just stop randomly. And you gotta like take it away from him, but also give it to him just barely, because you obviously want him to bite. But if the fish is right here and you're bringing it up and the fish is chasing, the fish will suddenly stop and you'll keep going. So it's a little bit harder to know that, and you kind of want to brace for that stop. So you kind of want to like stop at some point, but make sure the fish is right on your tail, because if it's not, they're going to lose interest and go. So just little things like, not always the bait is mandatory to switch up, which is obviously it's good to find the right bait and everything, but what? Yeah. That should help. Sometimes just calling the fish, you kind of just got to go aggressive, and then once you see something, just slow it down just a little bit, and then once they're interested, get aggressive again, and then slow it down, and normally that's when they'll hit on the slow down almost. So like, you go aggressive, they'll show up, they'll start chasing it, and then you gotta slow down. So like this jigging, a lot of people just do this normally, and it doesn't really give the fish time to react, because if you think about it, a fish is only maybe 3-4 inches from its back to its belly, so it has to time that bite perfectly to get onto it. And like, I'd almost rather it goes side to side, so it can chase it. But when a fish is moving up and down like this, a fish doesn't go like with your lure, so it doesn't go up and down. It'll go up chasing it, and then it'll stop for a second and slowly go down. But when you're jigging it like this, they're not going to have enough time to go up and down and up and down. So a lot of people, they'll be, without sonars, they'll be jigging it like this, be jigging up and down, up and down, up and down really aggressively. And then suddenly they'll look off into the distance and just stare for a second, and that's when they'll get hit, because it gives that fish a minute to relax and get a second to eat the thing. What I do a lot is, when I'm doing this, I'm keeping it at the same level, so I'm going up and down so fast that it's almost staying at the same level, but jigging it really aggressively, so it's going like this, really aggressively, rather than up and down slowly, like this. So when they do that, it looks like a minnow flashing like this, sideways, right? Because when a fish swims, they go like this, not like this. It's only tension at the top. Here comes a fish. It's only tension at the top of my bounce, so it's only tension right at the top. So it's just giving that lure just a little bit of jig up and down, but it's at that rhythm that it's like, when I'm doing this, it's more like boom, like slowing it down. Boom, 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 boom. So it's only tension from right here. See where it's but down in here, there's no tension on it. So it gives that bait a fluttering thing. And then with trout, it's a little bit different because normally in trout you're a little bit shallower water, so you almost want to go higher on your strikes. And doing this, the trout are so fast that they'll zoom in and zoom out, so they're like little go-karts, and they'll just go in and out all the time. And when you're jigging it like crazy, and if you stop at the top of your jig, they'll come up and smack it. But if you stop at the bottom of your jig, then they'll be like, they have to go down, and trout don't like to go down. They like to only go up so just like other fish, not necessarily just their feeding habit. Because like if you ever in the ocean, like the stripers will push bait up towards the surface, and when the bait gets up towards the surface, it's like pushing your prey against the wall almost, the surface. So if a fish can chase bait fish, their bait source up and towards the surface, then it stops that bait at the surface, and then they can hit it really quickly. So when they do that, they don't like to hit it downwards. But like feeding fish, like bottom feeding fish, like catfish, for example, you don't normally want to bring it up when you hit them. You almost want to bring it down or just stay at the same level, because when catfish in like carp eat, they suck at the bottom and they suck up. So they eat at the bottom and they don't eat up high. So you'll see that a lot. Not much happening. Might end the live stream in a few minutes here if we don't get a flag or two. But yeah, not a bad day. Not bad. Can't complain. I can't complain. We did catch fish, so that was the main premise, main goal. Definitely try next time. If the wind isn't bad, we'll have you guys out here again. But if it is, we'll set up in the shanty. The little house on the water, basically. So, and that's a lot nicer than sitting out here. But since it's such a beautiful day, the conditions are really nice. So I figured we'd start it out here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, I guess, if you will. Doesn't take that much time. It's only one click. Just think about how many clicks did you click just to get to this video. It's one more. It doesn't hurt any. Alrighty. We'll see you guys on the next day. Bye-bye. Hope you have a good day.